Naveen, I have a question. When we're looking at the charts, when can I trust a higher high or when can I trust a lower low? Because sometimes we have price making higher highs, but then suddenly it goes in the other direction, or we have price making lower lows, but then it goes in the other direction. So how can we trust it?
Okay, so you're trying to say how, like, if there is a lower point or a higher point in the market, how do you know that's the one and it's not going to go further, like something like that? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me bring this to a whiteboard. It'll be easier to explain. When dealing with prices that go up and they make that high point right there, and then it goes up like, oh, well, I guess that's not the high. Maybe it's this one. And then it goes up, oh, maybe it's this one. Right, so is that what you're asking? How do we trust which one is it? The one, the one that doesn't have an X, but it gets a check mark? You're like, oh yeah, that's the one. Okay. So the way you want to look at this is a couple of things. First, I want to introduce the word fractal, okay? There's an indicator out there called fractals. Now, I know I use the demon word indicator. When that word comes out, everyone looks for that. Okay, I don't want you to look for this word. I just want you to understand how these things are actually drawn. So a fractal in nature is there's a highest point, okay? And there is a high that's lower to your left, lower to your right. And that's when a dot appears that says, oh, looks like there's a higher chance that this could be a high that you can trust. Okay, so there are fractals that do stuff like this, but we need to understand, why is this indicator being made like this? What's the science behind it? And I think it's a very beautiful indicator. It's just you can't use it for execution and stuff. But the ideology behind this is wonderful, What that means is if prices are going down, that means a better price is being offered, right? If a better price is being offered, if it gets accepted, then the price being offered will not come in properly?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so if that is the idea of understanding that logic, then we say I can pretty much trust this low, okay? In case we want to use that low for a stop loss placement or anything like that, there's a higher trust behind that low. It's an increased trust, doesn't mean it's guaranteed, it's an increased trust. But if you're looking to buy and the price gets accepted like this, and you're like, ooh, looks like it's going up, I'm gonna do my buys, and I'm gonna put my stop out of the area below the recent low. Now, same condition, it's also below, recent low here, and it's also below recent low here. Which one do you think it will have a higher chance of surviving?
The first one.
The first one. So in a fractal condition, okay, let me draw one more thing here. Let's say it's like that. You have a higher left side? Mm-hmm. Do you have a higher right side?
No.
I mean, if this is the, yeah, this will get a dot, but it doesn't. Okay. This will get a dot, but it's misleading. This will also get a dot here, but this time it's okay, but this is misleading, okay? Plus the idea of, repainting and all that stuff they call in the indicator world. But so the idea is beautiful behind fractals, but the whole notion is now this one you can trust, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, versus this one. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do one example on the flip side, on the sell side of things. Prices are going up, Prices get offered much more on a discount after that, and then people are no longer willing to buy it up. Trust goes higher on that. Prices go up, discounts are being offered. Do you think people will buy it more?
Yes.
Yes. Don't trust that high. It becomes as easy as that to say, where do I put my faith in which high? Because I don't want to keep trying it over and over again after loss after loss after loss. How do I know? And that will help you stay stabilized. This is especially useful for understanding where's the ideal place for stop placements.
Ah, yes. Okay, I didn't know actually about the fractal indicator.
Good. You shouldn't. You should have known about it.
I don't need it.
No indicator is necessary.
No, that's true. Better to try to understand what the market is telling us.